over the shoulder of Elsie was always the ghost of the girl that she had been, the young, flirtatious, sexy girl who'd had the time of her life at Burton Wood and thought that the world was going to be her oyster, that anything was possible. I think there was always the feeling that she never achieved her full potential and that life never really fulfilled its promise to her.
I've never known what it's like to be a success. Not in a way that it mattered. Not a way that I wanted to be. I could have been something, Alan. When I was a kid, I used to stand in the middle of our backyard. Right in the middle of that midden with all the washing flapping around me and the kids screaming. And I used to say to myself, Elsie, kid, one day you'll be something. Just another broken promise in a lifetime of broken promises. I walked down that street last night, pouring with rain, cried my eyes out. For a girl I once knew, who had guts and hope. Only she's dead now. And I don't know quite when it was. She died.
The overriding qualities were courage. She'd fight for what she thought was right. Glamour, which she always had. And heart. She believed everything she did, she believed in.
I'm a dirty great optimist. I keep looking for that rainbow round the corner. I've come pretty near it once or twice. I'm not complaining. I've had my moments. And I shall very likely have more. Oh, I just hope I can keep fighting back like you do. Chuck, what other choice have we got?
Elsie Tanner, there's nobody else like her, one of the street's great characters, brilliantly played by the unforgettable Pat Phoenix. Great memories for all of us, absolutely tremendous. Well, after the break, the Rovers return, quite literally. Now, tonight, we're not only looking back at great moments from the street's past, we're also celebrating a very special anniversary. The Rovers' return is the cornerstone of Coronation Street, the place where the street meets. And believe it or not, it's exactly 21 years since a certain barmaid pulled her very first pint.
Your mother won't like it, you know.
Listen, darling, in this pub, like any other, the paying customers are all men. She may not like it, but she can't escape from the fact that it's good for business. Anyway, I think it's smashing.
How am I doing? It's not very good, is it?
Oh, you're not doing bad, honey. You just need a little more practice, that's all.
No, love. Watch me.
Why, hey, Kate, what? You've been making some improvements in here.
Love, I think you're doing all right.
Billy, could I have a word with you, please? Told you.
Right, love, you just stay where you are.
It will be all right.
Of course it will. I've told you. I've taken you on.
Well, it was very all right, because 21 years and heaven knows how many pints later, she's now the Rovers' Returns larger-than-life landlady. Please welcome Julie Goodyear. Absolutely fabulous, as you always do. It is hard to believe it's 21 years ago. It was a fairly precarious start.
Well, it looked dodgy to me, I'll tell you. But it must have been all right.
Some fairly interesting moments in the Rovers over the years, and a lot of fun. Here's one episode that we dug out that maybe you'd rather forget. I don't know. Share your heart. heart out. I thought you looked wonderful. Do you remember it?
I don't. Honestly, I don't, Judy, no.
You look very good in those hot pants.
Thank you very much.
Do you remember?
Thank you.
You know, in your years behind the bar, probably some of the most interesting parts have been your relationship with Mrs. Walker.
True.
Some classic battles over the years.
Yeah.
Who generally got the better of each other, do you think?
Oh, no contest. Annie Walker.
You really think that she always got the better of you?
Yeah.
I think we've got a little clip here which might prove something other than that.
Oh.
It has always been customary at this time of the year for the landlord of this establishment to show his or her appreciation of the staff. Now, unfortunately, Elizabeth isn't with us tonight, but Betty's here, and I would like to thank her for her loyalty and industry during the past year, and to give her a small token of my regard. But before I do so, I must add a word of warning. Please remember the old dictum, moderation in all things. Very important.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can do is repeat everything that Mrs. Walker said. Except when it comes to the bit about being careful. And I'll have to ask her to double up on that, because there's twice as many in here. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You see?
You can't win. With an expression like that, she won.
I suppose, in many ways, a wonderful Annie Walker, wonderful Doris Speed. It must have been great fun working with her over the years.
It really was, yes.
It must be wonderful to see who would get the last word in every time.
Still miss her.
Well, listen, Julie, 21 years behind the bar. 21 is a doubly significant number tonight because in the years the Rovers has been open for business, there have in fact been 21 barmaids. So cast your minds back and see how many of these faces you remember. I don't know how many Julie remembers, probably all of them, but how many did you remember? There was, though, one face missing there. Have a look at who it was.
Well, you do look a picture.
It's a bit bare. I feel as if I've just stepped out of a bath. Will I do? I've got something plainer if you think this is too much.
You look a treat.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be showing you up.
No, don't worry about that. I'd never recognized you.
Oh, well, there's a backhanded one if you like.
Do you fancy a gin and nick?
If you don't mind, Jack, we're in a bit of a hurry. Late as it is, really.
Here, hold this. Stand still, Concepta. Now, you've no need to sniff. This is the real thing. Give us your wrists. That's right. Now, just a dab behind your knees and you'll be all set.
Behind me where?
Put that round the shoulders.
All right. Just a minute. There we are.
Mrs. Walker, your mink marmot.
You look like a queen.
Oh,
well, not the waterworks here. Come on, the taxis, wait.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
And just enjoy yourself.
I will.
See you do now.
Right, good night now.
Yes, she was the Rovers' very first barmaid, Concepta Riley, or Concepta Hewitt, as she became. Now, Doreen Keogh, who played Concepta for 4 years, is touring America in a play at the moment, so she can't be with us tonight, actually, in the studio, but she is able to join us by satellite from the United States. Hello, Doreen.
Hello, Judy. How are you?
We're very well indeed, and I know Julie is actually delighted to see you because you're old friends.
Yes, indeed.
Do you remember those early days in the street?
Oh, well, I have the happiest memories of the early days in the street. I can't tell you, actually, what this means to me tonight, to be here via satellite. I've been waiting for this moment all day, and it was wonderful. You know, I only went up to the street for 3 weeks, actually, and funnily enough, the clip that you showed tonight, I think that after they saw that on the screen, they then decided to keep Concepta Riley, as she was then, in the programme, and I then stayed for 4 very, very happy years.
And actually, am I right in saying that that was one of your very first dates with Harry Hewitt?
It was the very first date with Harry Hewitt.
How do you feel now, all these years on, 21 years? I mean, she'd be your landlady if you were still working there, wouldn't she?
Yes. Well, I think it's wonderful, Julie. I really do think it's wonderful. And I still watch the programme when I get a chance, and I just send my heartiest congratulations to them all, and particularly to Julie.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you indeed from all of us, Doreen. Thank you for joining us, but do stay with us. You're not the only surprise we've got tonight, because now the Rovers really do return. The barmaids are back. Together in one place. Welcome, ladies, and it's quite a reunion, this one. It's lovely to see you all together. The Rovers barmaids, past and present, and we can't let tonight pass, can we, Julie?
No way.
Without a special toast to Betty here, who taught you to pull that first pint 21 years ago.
She taught me perfectly.
She did.
Cheers, kids.
In fact, she taught you so well that, that she's now your boss.
I know.
And while the celebrations get underway, I hope we leave you tonight with some happy memories. I'll see you again with some more classic Coronation Street. For now, good night, and have a very happy New Year. Happy New Year.